This is Jags Wired. Brought to you in part by Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good, and by TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform.
I mean, it feels good to not get benched this week. So I guess that's a positive. But it didn't play good. And what happens at this level is if you don't play good, they're going to find somebody that can play.
A year ago, confusion reigned at the Jaguars' most critical position. A year later, there couldn't be more clarity in the offensive meeting room. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Sexton. Welcome to this edition of Jags Wired. We're almost through the warm-up to the 2018 season. And after a summer on the practice field and hours in the meeting rooms and hotel rooms, the Jaguars are about ready to kick it off against the Giants in New York. Let's see how they got here as we look back at the preseason in this week's Southern Four Dealers Sounds of the Game.
And we welcome you to another season, a preseason of Jaguars football, a season of expectations. We're live at TIAA Bank Field.
Hey man, it's our first opportunity to go play somebody else. Let's go set a standard of who we want to be. If you get an opportunity to go play, take advantage of it.
They've talked about going 16-0, and I think the expectation is they want to get out there and show the world that they can do it.
It's that time again. We out here. They're watching.
The give is to Fournette. A little bit of room for Lynyrd. Lowered his shoulder, got it out to close to the 30-yard line, maybe the 29.
Here's a throw, and it is caught for a first down. A diving catch made as Bortles released the ball and got hit. Westbrook makes the grab for 16 yards, and it brings up first and goal. Here's play action rolling out right. Bortles is going to run for the touchdown.
Touchdown 5.
The Jaguars take 7 minutes off the first quarter clock with a touchdown drive to make a statement.
And we welcome you to Minneapolis. U.S. Bank Stadium is our venue. So here we go. The Jags in those beautiful new all-white uniforms. Boy, those things look clean.
White on white like store milk.
Hey, let's fly around and have fun. Let's stay together. All right, let's go dominate the game. Here we go.
Play action. He's firing the ball. It's intercepted. This one's picked off by Harrison Smith, the all-pro safety who stepped right in front of Dede Westbrook, and the Vikings have it in scoring position. They hand it to Murray, and Yannick Ngakoue is there. The ball is free, and Calais Campbell has recovered a fumble. So just like that, the Jaguars defense stands up tall. Comes the blitz. Bortles stands, turns, and throws. Beautiful throw, catch, first down. The Jaguars find Dante Moncrief. Bortles back to throw, sets up the screen. And there's Yeldon looking for blockers. He's got it. With a shifty little move, he's still on his feet at the 20-yard line. There goes TJ Yeldon inside the 5. First and goal, Jaguars. Bortles on the run, looking for room to the outside. And he takes a block and a hit, and he is stopped shy of the goal line. They'll put him out of bounds near the 1.
This is the X factor. This is what he does well. Very deceiving, big, strong guy. He doesn't mind running it up in there. You rarely see blatant slide.
Fourth and goal from the 1-yard line. Here's the handoff, and it's going to be a touchdown. Leonard Fournette.
When I see Blake out there playing football, it makes me happy. There's no worries out there. He's going to throw when he's going to throw. He's going to run when he's going to run. Any other quarterback would have, hey.
Shot Green's got it at the 40, evades one defender. Now running back, reversing his field. He's got a wall of white shirts and room to run. If the Jaguars can get a couple of blocks here, Rashad Green could give him a chance to win the ball game. He's still on his feet at the 5 and down at the 4. Second and goal at the 1. And here's Wilds with a touchdown. And the Jaguars do finish in dramatic style, ending the threat from the Vikings and sealing the win.
We still got work to do, and that's why we've got a couple of weeks. All right, we can still improve on a lot of things, which we will. All right, and we'll be a better football team for it. All right, so again, like I said before, there's 90 guys in this thing, the 90-man squad. Okay, we won a game, we're able to finish it out at the end. Good job. Here we go, break it down. Jags on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jags.
It is a beautiful night here at TIAA Bank Field on the banks of the St. Johns River. Preseason game number 3. The Jaguars at home against the Atlanta Falcons.
Every time we step on this field, we do one thing, let's win. How many times I got this? We don't separate one of the best from the best. That's us. Everything you do, Mom, starts with us.
Third down, Ryan takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. He's going to get hit and sacked. He threw the ball away at the last minute.
You got to get on it.
And they're picking it up.
You want to get on it.
On 2nd and 5. Bortles looking, and he's got Moncrief, and Moncrief's got room to run. Turns on the speed. He's across midfield. Moncrief with the move to the outside. Spins out of the defender's arms and is out of bounds at the 40 of Indianapolis. Dante Moncrief finally run out of bounds by Robert Alford, but not before he gains 37 big yards. Here's the handoff of Corey Grant with speed. He's got room to run. Look at him go. He's at the 25 and running inside the 20. You can't defend them both. And Corey Grant takes it to the 19-yard line for a 21-yard pickup. Ball at the 21-yard line. There's Fournette looking for room. Stutter steps, now cuts it back. Looks for a break, and he's got one, and he's on the run with ahead of steam. He's going to the end zone. Lynyrd Skynyrd from 21 yards out, and the Jaguars have their first lead.
Yeah, JB. Yeah, JB. Okay, AJ. Yes, sir.
A good night for the Jaguars in Jacksonville, 17-6. They win over the Atlanta Falcons in the 3rd preseason game.
I think greatness with this team. So I'm still going to push this team to get better and better and better. Does that make sense to everybody? All right, we can do that. All right, hey, watch each other tonight, protect each other. Hell of a job. Get yourselves ready to go. All right, we got a short turnaround. All right, here we go. Family on 3, family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Coming up on Jags Wired.
I look good. I look good.
When you look good, you play good. Listen in on the huddle and on the sidelines in this week's Mic'd Up. Plus.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Man, look at that. Long snapper Carson Tinker enjoyed a day with the guys from Lynyrd Skynyrd while they were at TIAA Bank Field. All that and more straight ahead on Jags Wired.
You guys know I have zero style, right? I mean, I still think I call it a dungaree jacket. My wife says don't ever say that publicly because it's a denim jacket. But she won't let me wear it, and it's my favorite jacket.
The head coach had a good week in Minnesota, then followed it up with an excellent week with the media, letting us in on who calls the shots when he isn't coaching his football team. We're back on Jags Wired. I'm Brian Sexton. On Sunday, TIAA Bank Field, home of the Jaguars, will be the home of Rock and Roll Hall of Famers and local legends Lynyrd Skynyrd as they play in what's being called their final concert in Jacksonville. Long snapper Carson Tinker spent a day with some of the band and let us inside an epic encounter in this week's Closer Look, brought to you by Baptist Health.
Hey guys, I'm Carson Tinker here, and I'm with 2 of my new friends. We got Johnny Van Zant right here, Ricky Medlock, Lynyrd Skynyrd. How y'all doing, man? All right, well, I want to introduce y'all to Jimmy Luck. This is our head equipment guy.
How are you? Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, man?
It's good to meet you guys. It's awesome. It's always been a big fan, and this is cool that you guys are coming here and playing. And
that's awesome.
Tinker's showing you around, so
Thank
we'll
you.
show you a couple things. This is kind of the new helmet, all black. And we got the teal jersey, which we'll wear a little bit more this year than we've worn in the past.
Right.
Which would be kind of cool.
Yeah,
but this is what, it's all black, which is kind of cool. Yeah, you can try it on if you want to.
Well, my head's too big for that thing, so
Wow, look at this.
might not get it off of me.
All right, guys, so now we're in the indoor, the Daly's Place Flex Field. This is where we get to do walkthroughs. Every once in a while, they'll treat us with a practice in here, but usually we're outside.
Feels good in here, man.
God, it feels great in here. I love it in here. It's not so bright, that Florida sun isn't beating down on your eyes.
Oh, yeah, man.
So, all right, I've heard so many stories about where the name Lynyrd Skynyrd came from. I've heard like a principal, I've heard, all sorts of stuff. I want to hear from the horse's mouth, though. Where did they come up with this
It's
name?
a gym coach. He was a gym coach at Robert E. Lee here in Jacksonville, and he kept kicking the guys. He was giving them a hard time for long hair. And one day he kicked them out, and I think they were playing Good Shepherd.
Yeah, they were playing at a gig, and all of a sudden, as a joke, Ronnie said, let's go out and call the band Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Just picking
and it stuck, and there you
it
go.
stuck, but he was cool about it. I was telling you earlier, he was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and a journalist asked him, what's it like that the band, named the band after you, you know? And he was like, it's cool.
So let's do this. So I'm a long snapper.
Okay.
I'm gonna get Ricky to show me a couple things on the guitar later.
Sounds good.
I want to show you a couple things on long snap.
That's awesome.
So let's see what you got, man.
Ah!
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Man, look at that. That'll hurt you.
Yes, sir, buddy.
All right, guys, this is Tom Mislinski. This is our strength coach. Everybody calls him Malo, though. It's my man Ricky right here and Johnny.
Pleasure.
How you doing, sir?
Awesome. Hey, welcome to Jacksonville Jaguar weight room, and it's awesome to have you here. And hey, out pretty soon. Let's get underneath some weights. Let's get training.
All right, go, Johnny, go!
I can't even get it up.
We don't have much time to waste.
Right.
The NFL, we only have 9 weeks to get these guys ready, to get them through OTAs, and then they go away for 6 weeks. So when they're here, it's all business. They got to come in prepared, ready to go.
All right, so guys, we're in the stadium. Just like, what does this mean to you? I mean, did y'all grow up going to football games here? Or
Gator Bowl.
Gator Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Gator Bowl was old Gator Bowl here.
Yeah, man.
No, it's pretty amazing, man. You know what? I got to tell you, the screen blows me away, for one thing. I walk in and I see all the seats, but then I look up and I go, wow, that screen is really huge.
Yeah.
So,
like, what does that mean to you, coming here and playing in Jacksonville, your hometown? The last time you said you all were playing in Jacksonville, like, is it going to mean something special to you?
Oh, yeah.
You going to tear up on stage?
I bet you.
You might.
I bet you. I might look like this with sunglasses on, even though it's dark.
Yeah.
You know what, for me, for my brother Ronnie, for the following members of Lynyrd Skynyrd, you know what I mean? They started here in Jacksonville. I've been in the band 31 years now. And Ricky, heck, you've been back how long? Ricky was there in the beginning?
Well, I was there in the beginning. Now, the total now, I've been over 25 years with this band.
Yeah.
Collectively,
so, but for me, it's all about that. Bringing it to a good, a good ending here. I mean, Jacksonville deserves it. Skynyrd deserves it. All the following ones that are going to be. There's going to be a lot of spirits here in this arena here, so the stadium, should I say. So it'll be an emotional night, but you know what? We're looking forward to it.
Guys, I appreciate you letting me give you a tour. I mean, this is an honor today.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
God bless you. We wish you luck.
I appreciate it. Guys, I got one more favor, though. I got a couple of guitars here.
Oh, my God. I couldn't believe that.
You didn't see this coming on.
Who tuned it?
You tell me, is it a good tune for you?
Oh my God!
It's an app.
Okay, here we go. Big wheels keep on turning. Carry me home, see my kin. Singing songs about the Southland. I miss Alabama once again, and I think it's sin. Yeah. I feel like it should be drums.
You can see Lynyrd Skynyrd live at TIAA Bank Field Labor Day weekend, Sunday, September 2nd. The last of the Street Survivors farewell tour is their final Jacksonville show. Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, Charlie Daniels, Marshall Tucker, and Blackberry Smoke will also join them on stage. Tickets are available at Jaguars.com and Ticketmaster.
Let's go!
We've got even more sounds of this exciting preseason when we return to Jags Wired.
he's the best rookie I've had, in my career, which is it's a big statement, Some guys might get upset about that, but he really has done everything that we've asked of him. He's did it with a smile on his face, and he's just a good guy to be around.
When an all-pro like Calais Campbell says something like that, there's a reason to be excited about the Jaguars' first-round draft choice, who returned to the field against the Falcons last Saturday. Welcome back to Jags Wired. I'm Brian Sexton. No one can or will take you closer to the action in 2018 than our Jags Wired cameras, who spent their summer getting ready for the season just like the players. Check it out in this week's Mic'd Up.
Oh, let's go! Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. I look good. I look good. Look good, you feel good, you play good. I don't know what I've been told, but somebody gonna have a problem. Hey, let's go.
He kicked the line drive to the ground, so it bounced, I hit, and I was about to stick my foot and go straight, but I stuck my foot and got hit.
I'm unblockable. I'm unblockable. Hey, CC, I need you to press that pocket too. Because he's stepping up, and I don't like him stepping up like this.
Play action for Kessler. Dumps it off. Grant's got it. Makes one man miss, and look at him explode up the field.
Take the scissor step out. We're rolling that thing now, right? Roll it. Get into it. But if you feel like you kind of get to that point, don't panic the feet.
I don't care how it's done. I don't care what manner it's done by. Just make plays, show up. But I ain't gonna talk about it, G. Yeah, I mean, it's too much talking. I've been rapping on myself all day. Yeah, I mean, it's time to make something happen.
Big hut. 47.
Let's go! Let's go! What's up? Let's go! And each opportunity we get out there, it got to be the opportunity of a lifetime. Every time you go out there, you only got one play, bro. One play. Probably one play ever in this jersey with that NFL symbol.
How we look at everyone? What's up, bro? Good to see you. Oh, good to see you, boy.
Hey, you trying to do your thing now.
Trying to, bro. Trying to make this squad.
I got you.
I got to stay here, bro.
It's real. We're going to be real in a couple weeks. It's live. Everything count. Every tackle count. Every sack count. Every win counts. Every win counts after 2 weeks from now.
Coming up on Jags Wired, we take you back to the practice field. That's next.
I'm trying to score and get out. I'm not gonna lie, that's the best I got for you. Just trying to get a rhythm with the team. First quarter, how many downs we play. Just trying to get the rhythm going early until we get out.
That's the game in the preseason. Get your work in and get to the sidelines, healthy and ready for the regular season. Welcome back to Jags Wired. We'll leave you this evening with Telvin Smith mic'd up at the Jaguars' joint practice with the Minnesota Vikings. Our next Jags Wired is on September the 12th, when we look back at the season opener against the New York Giants. Good night, everybody.
Let's get everything in for the Lightning Cup. Let's run it. I'm gonna come in the middle of Viking head and do like the dance. Like, hey, T-Pat, give me some. Hey, this is what we eat now. Come on. That's crazy. I'm in your playbook. Bro, let's keep bringing that same intensity, dog. Raise your game every day. However you can, whatever you got to do. Keep doing that, bro. LB's on 3. 1, 2, 3.